Did you notice how rowdy those folks were out there? They were more rowdy than usual. And somehow they seemed a bit more anti-Bernie and anti-Elizabeth than one would expect. And, you know, a tweet went out by one of the MSNBC's younger reporters, and Krystal Ball picked it up, and she did a little piece on that. I want you to listen to it because I think she hits the nail on the head. Check this out.
Very early in the debate last night, it became clear that something was quite off. The thing I could not have anticipated was the bizarre response of the audience. They booed Bernie for going after billionaires. They wildly cheered terrible answers from Bloomberg. Actually, they pretty much booed every progressive thing that was said.
That Cuba made progress on education. Yes, I think, really, Mayor Bloomberg has a solid and strong and enthusiastic base of support. Problem is, they're all billionaires. Now,
it was so blatantly over-the-top weird that journalists immediately started asking questions. Here's MSNBC's Steve Kornacki wondering in the very early minutes of this debate, what the hell exactly is going on here? Well, it didn't take long to get the answer. Here we go. Want a guaranteed seat at the Democratic debate in Charleston? It'll cost a lot of cash. The article quotes voters Emily Kiley and Peter Davis, both Bernie Sanders supporters, saying that they searched high and low for tickets. The only way to get those tickets was to shell out literally thousands of dollars to the party to become a sponsor. The so-called party of the people only lets people in the room who have the financial means or the connections to casually cough up several thousands of dollars. What a complete disgrace. It was a room full of rich people for whom Bernie is an existential threat to their personal class interests. Not only that, the entire donor class and Democratic establishment despises Bernie because they know he will never be beholden to them. Remember this moment with the New York Times?
Look, I don't tolerate bullshit terribly well, and I come from a different background than a lot of other people who run the country. I'm not good at backslapping. I'm not good at pleasantries. If you have your birthday, I'm not going to call you up to congratulate you so you love me and you write nice things about me. That's not what I do. Never have. And I take that as a little bit of a criticism, self-criticism. I've been amazed at how many people respond to, happy birthday. Oh, Bernie, thanks so much for calling. You know, it works. It's just not my style.
So much of the animus towards Bernie comes from this exact thing, basically. He refuses to coddle the ruling class, and it completely enrages them. The Democratic Party is supposed to be against money in politics. It's supposed to be about the grassroots people power, supposed to believe that money isn't speech. Yet they never, ever, even for 1 second, even for one debate night, live those values. They're always for sale to the highest bidder, even down to something so small on the one hand, but so essential to our democracy as a debate audience. And then, in the commercial breaks, as if that's not enough, what do we get? A freaking Bloomberg ad, a bunch of pharma and anti-Medicare for all ads. Brendan James out on Twitter assures us that a presidential debate where the audience is rigged for one candidate, whose face and voice then also appear in patriotic tones during commercial breaks, is not oligarchy, which only happens in Russia. Oh, good. I feel so much better now.
Now, she hits the nail on the head. She hits the nail on the head.